Welcome back. You're still watching Morning Live. Now, Maskandi is authentic and it speaks to a nation's sense of pride, belonging and being unapologetically black. The idea is to bring people together to create memories and share meaningful conversations, and this is why Castle Milk Stout is celebrating the genre. They'll be focusing on where it comes from, its evolution and what it means to be to the people who love it so much. Now, to share more on the campaign, we're joined in studio by Maskandi musician Khuzani Mpungose, as well as Castle Milk Stout marketing manager Khwezi Vika. Gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live. Khwezi, I want to start with you. Talk to us about this campaign. How did this campaign go about?
Good morning, Lebo, to you, and good morning to all the viewers. Well, Castle Milk Stout, for people who don't know, our brand purpose is we exist to inspire Africans to rediscover their African traditions and values in a modern world. So everything we do is all about how do we preserve African culture and tradition. And as you mentioned when you introduced us, you said Maskandi music is very authentic, it's very African, right? So it was a perfect marriage for a great brand like Castle Milk Stout for beautiful music, Maskandi music. And then we thought, let's celebrate it at the end of the year, because we celebrate different genres every time the year ends. But now we thought, as a brand that preserves culture, let's celebrate Maskandi music.
Khuzani, tell us about how you got involved in this project and how you're finding this project.
Ngibingelele emakhaya ngiyathemba ukuthi bonke abantu baphilile bawadle kahle ama-holiday. Kuyintokozo kakhulu kumina ukuthi sibe nale collaboration ngoba you know ukuthi i-collaboration ikunikeza i-exposure especially on our genre. We all remember that previous years when you sing Maskandi you were undermined. And they thought maybe you did not go even to school, or it's a genre that's supposed to be sung by the old people. But now it's on the youth and everyone love it. So to be involved in this project like this, I think we are getting more exposure, even more and more and more.
Yeah. Tell us, Tina, about your journey. Where did it all start?
I started the music from 2010.
Okay.
And I was doubting myself because I came from the rural areas. I thought maybe I cannot make it. Because sometimes when you are grown from the rural area, you undermine yourself.
Yes.
Like, this thing of music is for people who are from
out
township.
There somewhere.
Yes. So, Ninganezo Mama recognized my talent from 2010, and I was involved in the Mpumose's album, A Secret, the late Mpumose's album. So that's how people got to know me, and I released my first album in 2011. Then I became big as Maskandi artist, as now I'm the king of Maskandi now.
Of course.
And in 2019, I filled up Moses Mabhida Stadium.
How was that?
It was great.
Yeah.
And I thank every people who came along with me to celebrate our genre, because it was not about Khuzani, but it was about me uplifting this Maskandi genre. And now everyone respect Maskandi, everyone talking about Maskandi left and right because of our input there. So I thank everyone who love this genre, because it's a genre that focused more on messages. When we sing our songs, we just pass the message to people. Yeah.
Khwezi, is this what the campaign is essentially about? You know, here's a young man, you know, from the rural areas who dreamed big. All he did was just dream big, and here he is.
Yes, man, what a beautiful story that you just shared, you know. And I love, because what we do as marketers a lot of the time is storytelling, right? Telling beautiful stories. And I think we found this genre of music that's very unique, that's very African, that's very authentic, as a perfect platform to tell the story of what it means to be an African and where we actually come from as Africans. So this is part of the reasons why we decided to celebrate Maskandi music and partner with an artist of his caliber.
What was the thought process behind partnering with him? And tell us a little bit about your partnership with Khwezi FM as well.
So basically we wanted a platform that reaches the mass listeners of Maskandi music, right? And Khwezi FM is quite big in Africa, so we thought, let's partner with Khwezi FM and celebrate where Maskandi music comes from and where it is currently, with artists that are still making it as big as it is, right? So the partnership was around people calling Khwezi FM, telling us which song in the past of Maskandi music that they love and which current song that they really love in Maskandi music, and then they'll stand a chance to win the ultimate prize.
Khuzani, what's on your plate? Sevenza, we in Manje. What are you working on at the moment?
Now I'm campaigning for the Song of the Year. Yeah, I'm selected to be the one who can take the Song of the Year.
Okay.
With my song Umjololo. So people are voting left and right for me. Remember, on 2020, I won Song of the Year with 955,000 votes from people. So I think now it's going to be doubled. I don't know, but people are voting for me because as we're talking about the Cause FM, I'm there on the list of 10 who might take the Song of the Year out. So I'm working on that. I'm working on that.
It's there somewhere.
Right. And they're closing tomorrow by 12. So I'm asking all the South Africans to support the young man to take it again. To make umlando, stop umlando. Because there is no other artist who take this thing twice, especially on Maskandi.
Talk to us about the kind of year that you've had. How would you describe 2023? If there was any way that, in your own words, you could describe, no, but I had a year that was like this. And I want you to say it in isiZulu so that, you know, if you had to describe it. Yes.
Engakusho kakhulu ngathi lo nyaka kumina ube unyaka oyimpumelelo ngoba kube unyaka la khona engisebenze khona nama brand amaningi as uKhuzani and nga-achieve izinto eziningi. Ngingathi nje yonke into ebengifisa ukuyenza kunyaka 2023 mina ngiyenzile. I'm done. So I'm looking forward to 2024 and ngiyacela ukuthi konke kwenzeke ngendlela engifisa ngakhona ngoba singikwazile ukuwina awards yesama, ngikwazile ukuhlela umcimbi igcwalisa spring picnic. It was successful being a 4 November. Ngikwaze buying 3 cars in 1 year. So mina nje personally ngabe ngiqamba amanga noNkulunkulu engangijezisa. So konke kuhambe kahle nemicimbi bekhona omphucuzeko ombuso amaciko okhuphukane zakho from Maskandi. So it was successful. Onke ama event be full nje. So yonke into ihambe kahle in Maskandi side.
So where you booked tomorrow, because artists, that's the busiest day of the year, 31st. Where you booked tomorrow?
Tomorrow I will be at Kumba Fest at Richards Bay, 12 o'clock. And I will go to Durban Rock at the People's Park, and also I will be at Pietermaritzburg Last Dance.
So you're busy.
And it will be broadcasted on SABC. So I will be there. So I will be busy. Busy kakhulu. Even today, I'm going to Khwezi Music Festival late. So and I'm singing. So I'm all over.
Khwezi, before we wrap up, what's been the most rewarding thing about this campaign and seeing it grow?
The most rewarding is the fact that once again as Castle Milk Stout, we stand for who we are, right? Which is celebrating Africans. That's what I love, firstly. Secondly, it's been the uptake of people calling in, of people commenting on social media. Here's the song I love, here's why I love it, here's what it means to me and where I come from. So we're really proud of everything we've achieved in 2023 as a brand, and we're super grateful to be ending there on this note to say once again we're going to celebrate who we are and we're going to celebrate it through music, Maskandi music.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming through for us.
Ngicela ukudlulisa amazwi enduduzo ngokushiwa ubaba uMbongeni Ngema. Siyazi sonke ukuthi iSouth Africa yonke ithintekile okudlulela enqalabutho. Ngithi umndeni, ihlobo, abangani, South Africa yonke yonke indawo ngithi balale ngoxolo.
All right, siyabonga. I'm sure nabayizwile le message to Maskandi musician Khuzani speaking to us about the campaign that he's part of it, which is Castle Milk Stout, and with him there was marketing manager Khwezi Vika on the campaign which embraces African culture through traditional music.